know if I want to do it.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Big up, everybody. Welcome back to TJ Warren TV. Welcome back.
Who the hell brought this guy in?
Yeah,
Jesus.
you know, I felt like we were missing some representation from Turkey. So this is why I felt like I needed some TK in my life. This is why I messaged him. I'm like, bro, come on American Idiots. He's like, I can. I'm like, well, I don't really feel like doing American Idiots anyway. So let's do a match reaction. He's like, yes, okay, cool. So we're doing it right now. Welcome TKA to the Premier League match reaction for Arsenal fucking Sunderland. Arsenal win 3-0 over Sunderland at the Emirates Stadium to go 9 points clear until tomorrow, where we will see what rolls out against Man City and between Man City and Liverpool. But big up everybody, smash the likes, smash the subs, hype the video, play along in the chat with us. Oh, happy days. Yeah, oh, happy days. Yeah, okay. Oh, happy days. People need to relax, okay? People need to relax. It's Sunderland without Granit Xhaka. They've been shit on the road. But, you know, let's just go ahead and get into it, guys. I'll go ahead and address the elephant in the room. My striker, Victor Gyokeres. I told you guys about Victor Gyokeres. I told you guys that this guy was a finisher, bro. He was a...
Do I get out the gavel on TJ? Get the gavel on TJ.
What a player Victor Gyokeres is.
Shame.
Oh man, I told man about Victor Gyokeres. No, hold on. Let me just do this. Let me do this real quick. Okay. I told man about Victor Gyokeres. I told man.
Oh Jesus Lord.
Okay. But big
Connor.
I mean, I remember you putting in your resignation from the Gyokeres fan club like a few months ago, TJ.
Do you think they'll let me back in at this point, TK? Or
I don't know. You need to ask Hooks because he's bro.
If Hooks is in charge, if Hooks is in charge of the Gyokeres fan club, I'm fucked. There's no way I'm getting back in. I'm not even gonna lie.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, nothing. Big up Staffy every single time. Hey Staffy, how do you think your boy feels right now? Your favorite player?
And Subamendi.
Favorite person, not favorite player. Hold on.
And Subamendi, you have earned an enemy forever. I will be.
Don't ever talk shit about my CDM ever. Don't ever talk shit about my player, my CDM, my 6 Zubamendi, baby. Another goal. Fan-fucking-tastic finish today. Unbelievable. This guy, cool as a cucumber. Getting fell asleep in the midfield sometimes? Yeah.
Not today.
But
not today.
You know what? Today he was fan-fucking-tastic, and what a finish to get us going. Like it was, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It looked a little meh. The first 35 minutes of that game, I thought Sunderland were sticking with us really, really well until we broke through. And then they were, and honestly, I will give props to Sunderland, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. They stuck with us for a majority of that match. They didn't have the end product, but they were sticking with us. They were physical. They were trying to wear us down. They were trying to stick in that game. And then, you know, the inevitable happens when our striker, the Ballon d'Or striker of the year, Victor Gyokeres, shows up and rocks up to the Emirates. But Dal, what did you think, man? And big up everybody already inside the chat.
Thought it was a great performance. I was getting a little nervous there around the 35th minute, wondering where the goals come from. But then I'll just let the secret out of the bag. My man of the match scores the first goal. I have never given Zubamendi, I don't believe, man of the match. I thought he was absolutely superb today. He controlled the midfield, had patience with the ball, made the right passes, played the ball forward, and got an incredible worldie outside the box. Big up Zubamendi. I'm going to give the quick ranking already 9.5 out of 10 today. I thought he was phenomenal, played the whole 96 minutes. So, yeah, big up Zubimendi today. So there's the cat out of the bag, TJ. Like I said, I thought
you were going to give it to Gyokeres and just be shameless.
He's a close. I mean, we'll get into that, I'm sure, later in the show. But I don't believe I've given a man of the match yet. I may have once or twice, or maybe definitely not twice, maybe once. But anyway, today I thought he was the most important player on the pitch. And absolutely, his distribution today was fantastic. His getting back was fantastic. His communication with David Raya was fantastic. He didn't make any stupid mistakes like he did against United. He played some decent long balls, some nice balls out to the wing, and I thought he was just kept the tempo going today. So yeah, big up Zubimendi, great display today, and of course a fantastic goal. And I thought overall it was a very good, solid performance today. Like I said, around the 35th minute, though, I was kind of looking around, wondering where that goal's coming from. And then boom, bang, bosh, we put 3 in on them, and game over. 9 points, fellas. 9 points for now.
So, 9 points for now. TK, what did you think, man?
Good day out.
I mean, if I'm completely honest, I was a little bit pissed the first 30 minutes because I felt like we were playing a little bit too slow. I felt like they were playing football and not sitting back. So I was like, why are we not punishing them? Why are we not pressuring them more up top? But then Zubimendi found the goal. Amazing goal, by the way. And I don't even know if that is his best goal, because he's scored some bangers this season. You know what I'm saying? For example, the Nottingham Forest goal, that was a banger as well. So,
yeah,
and he's scoring headers. He's scoring shots outside the box. He's scoring. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting Chelsea players down and scoring it with his weak foot.
Him spinning Fofana into the ground.
Yeah,
I think that's my favorite goal of his.
The header against Leeds was fantastic too.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, this guy scored like 13 goals in his career before he joined Arsenal, and now he's on 6 goals already this season for us. You know, we're getting some amazing output from a guy that normally is just a controlling midfielder, and what I've clocked and what I've seen from Arteta is he likes to drop Rice a little bit deeper at times and let Zubimendi progress in the midfield more. And he's just showing his passing ability and his shooting ability, because normally he's the deepest midfielder on the pitch. Right. Now he has a more advanced role, you can see. And he's just showing his talents, bro. He's been amazing for us this season. Offensively, obviously, defensively, physically. Let me correct that. Physically, he can let us down at times, but I do believe that he has some good interceptions. Even today, I know the Sunderland player was offside, but he had an amazing interception in the second half, in the penalty box as well. So yeah, Zubimendi overall has been one of the signings of the seasons for us. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that he's an amazing player, but obviously, as the representative of the Gyokeres fan club, I need to prop my guy for today.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
I deserve this. I'm not going to.
6 goals in the last 7 games. Hey, TJ, come on. We're getting output finally. 6 goals in the last 7 games. And this is not even a 6-7 joke. You know what I'm saying? This is factual. Yes, exactly.
Is that what the kids do these days?
Jesus Christ.
But 6 goals in the last 7 games. We're getting output. He's been looking great ever since he came back from his injury, because I do believe that the injury slowed him down a little bit. Because he was not as explosive after his injury. So it took him a while to get back into rhythm, I believe, you know. And now, obviously, he cannot fix his touch. He cannot fix his decision-making at times. You know what I'm saying? I know that he has still some parts of his game that are lacking. But as long as you get me output, bro, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't mind. So at the end of the day, I did not buy this guy to dribble. I did not buy this guy to drop deep and do the Havertz role. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I bought this guy to score goals. And now he is our top goal scorer. And he has 12 goals in all comps. I know that's not the highest number, but it's still, you know what I'm saying? It's getting better. It's getting better every.
Let me interrupt you for a second. What was your prediction for all comps Gyokeres goals? Mine was 16.
Mine
all
was
comps? You said 16?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was way higher.
Because I didn't know I didn't know how far we'd go through some of the domestic cups.
Yeah,
but yeah, go ahead, TK. What was your kind of prediction?
I was expecting more. I was expecting between 20 and 25, to be honest.
Okay.
But
I said 25. I said 25.
Yeah, I think I said 16. I think that's the number that rings a bell with me.
I mean, to be honest, guys, I don't believe that 100 goal in 2 season striker suddenly turns into crap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a believer of that. I do believe that the system that we play, the controlling, slow paced ball, you know what I'm saying? That is something that strikers like him do not like to play under. They suffer under these conditions because they need to drop deep. They need to help build up play. You know what I'm saying? They just need to be in the box and shoot that goal. You know what I'm saying? That's what he needs to do. And at times we just not use him the right way. That's why we don't see a good player. You know what I'm saying? But now we play more attacking, and you see what happens.
And exactly. And you look at who is missing today. Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard is out. Martin Odegaard, the captain of Arsenal Football Club. Gotcha. And Mikel Merino, which big up Mikel Merino, speedy recovery and all. I think he might be out the rest of the season, to be honest with you. But the fact that he's not an option, okay, I'm going to put this out there. The fact that he's not an option forces Arteta to put more creative midfielders out there and forces him to put Eze out there. And you look and you see the difference in the fact that Odegaard is not slowing the midfield down. He's not slowing the pace down to like a snail's pace. And look what happens. Look what happens. Like we were not. I think it was like the 60th minute. Somebody feel free to correct me on that. 60th minute, the announcer saying that Arsenal did not dominate possession. Actually, Sunderland had more of the ball the majority of the match. I think we ended up taking over possession stats at the end of the game.
Yeah, 51-49, I think.
Yeah, 51-49 at the end. But for large swaths of that game, Sunderland had possession. But we were still scoring goals. Again, on the break, Martinelli to finish the game. Obviously, they were playing wide open. But Gyokeres hit him on the counter. Great assist by Martinelli to get Gyokeres the goal. And then Gyokeres, again, I will give him credit here. He can finish a ball. He can put a ball in the back of the fucking net.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never denied that. Never denied that. I just do not think he is a good footballer. Okay, watching him try to handle passes, watching him try to make passes, watching him dribble is an exercise in futility sometimes. And look, I will give credit where credit is due. When he is in the right spaces, he can finish a fucking ball. Okay, so there, I will give him credit for that. But I still don't think he's a good footballer. I still think he's one of the worst 14s we've seen in this club. I want to be proven wrong.
But worse than Eddie and Kedia?
Yeah, worse than Eddie, bro.
Dude, I need to see a little bit more of a body of work. No. Watch him. Can he do this against Big Six teams? Can he do this against sides that are not relegation fodder?
The announcer said most of his goals this season would come against promoted teams.
Yeah, that's
he did score against Chelsea, to be fair.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Overall, guys, we've scored 8 goals and conceded 0 in 3 games. Yeah. Right. I mean, that just goes to speak that the system is working. And like you guys were saying earlier about Zubimendi getting, more freedom to go forward. To me, that speaks kind of a plan B, right? We've always said Arteta doesn't have this plan B at the time, right? But I think that the way he's setting up the midfield now and giving Zubimendi some more of that room to go forward and attack, bringing Rice back to be more defensive, and then at times having Rice go with the ball, right? That is the plan B. The plan B is to mix up the midfield a little bit more so that we can provide more goal-scoring opportunities for our front three. I thought, and I agree with what you're saying, TJ. I think when we've done shows and we've been slagging off Gyokeres, it hasn't been his finishing. It hasn't been what he can do inside the 6-yard box or even the 18-yard box. It's been controlling the ball when the ball is played over the top to him or a little bit out wide, and it looks like there's a little bit of stumbling going on, like he's stepping on his own shoelaces a bit. But at the end of the day, once that gets kind of better, then I think you're going to see him even be more potent, right, with getting the ball outside the box, maybe looking for the runner and playing a square ball off to Eze or Havertz or maybe even Trossard, Martinelli, etc. But I still think that you have a good point too, TJ, in that there's still some control issues, right, that we've talked about of just getting that ball on the carpet, looking for the open man, and being a little more ruthless with that instead of instead of worried about the physicality so much,
Yeah.
worried more about putting the center back on the ground or pushing them off. Bro, just get the ball down, look up, and then make the pass, and then make the run. Right? That's really what we're expecting from him. But
Right.
It's like, who said? Oh yeah, always says it right here. No other Premier League scorer since the start of the year has more goals in all competitions. The data speaks for itself, and he was phenomenal today. He did his job today, right? And that's what we wanted, TJ and TK.
Yep.
We just want the guy to put the ball in the back of the net, right? We want him to get control of the ball, which he, will have ins and outs of that. That's going to happen. Not all strikers are going to have the touch of Henry. Not all strikers are going to have the touch of Bergkamp or Kun Aguero, right? So I think with more times, Gyokeres will absolutely work more on getting the ball under control than using the physicality.
Well, I think, yeah, and I got off of this point a little bit because I'm buzzing right now. I just went off on a tangent. We were talking about the midfield and the absence of Odegaard. I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is going to unlock him because Kai Havertz is not afraid, and I cannot believe I'm bigging up Kai Havertz playing in a midfield role in 2026. I
central
can't
midfield
believe
role,
it,
though.
bro. Central midfield, and he
Little
looks
different than
great,
left.
and he can crash into the box. He's a danger in the box when he can get forward and he sees a chance. Like this guy is looking very, very good for us in that 10 role, and I think he's gonna unlock the forward 3 players a lot more because he knows what it's like to play up there as well, and he knows what he needs to feed the wingers and whoever's playing in the 9. Gabriel Jesus, I didn't think was that good today. I'm going to be very honest with you.
Yep.
Felt down a lot.
But Victor Gyokeres, he looked fantastic today. And when you're getting him the ball in those dangerous positions, he will score. So this is what we've been talking about as a way to unlock him. He needs that service, and if you get him that service in quality service in dangerous spaces, he'll be dangerous. So, but I just don't think Martin Odegaard was doing that with his U-shaped football. He just wasn't doing it. So I think, and look, I don't want anybody to be injured, but I think that him being on the sidelines is going to do bits for us offensively. I mean,
it's like the Havertz injury when we bought Eze. It's like a what do you call it? A not a happy accident, but it's
blessing in disguise.
Yeah, blessing in disguise. Exactly. Those are the words. Yeah, it's a blessing in disguise because obviously you don't wish injury on anyone, but it forces the manager to try new things and play different style of football because you don't want Havertz with his slow pace do what Odegaard does, drop deep and then go left, right. You know what I'm saying? It's just not as effective as you want him to be. You rather him be up front, wrestle defenders when we go long, because these days we go long a lot. You know what I'm saying? He can head the ball, control the ball, and then find the line-breaking passes to our attackers. I do believe that Havertz has been a how should I say, something refreshing in this team, And that's also credit to Zubimendi and Rice, because our midfield most of the time is on lock. And that's because we have the physical attributes, we have the passing attributes, and we have the shooting attributes in our midfield. Right. So we have full control in the midfield. So Havertz can do whatever he wants, a free roam up top. You know what I'm saying? And I do believe that it helps Gyokeres and other players a lot ever since he came into this team. And yeah, bro, I am personally a believer that this team has outgrown Odegaard. And
100%.
There may be a point there where if we buy Kenan Yildiz, for example, and I'm a big fan of his, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather see him play 10 than Odegaard, for example. So I see Odegaard as a bench player, you know what I'm saying? Like a Trossard type player, as a rotation piece, but not as a main starter and a captain in this team. I don't agree with that anymore.
Yeah. No, I agree. Big up Wesley M. He says TKA is a cool one. However, TJ, you move way too fraudulently sometimes. I don't know what you're talking about, Wesley. I always give the best takes all the time, 24/7. I don't think I have ever been fraudulent or shameless ever in my 3 years on YouTube. Ever. I don't think I have ever been shameless. I've never been wrong. I'm just the perfect example. I'm the perfect example of what a YouTuber should be.
You don't have the answers. DJ.
Do you have the answer? Big up Wesley though for being here. Make sure you guys are smashing
big up,
likes. Make
Wesley.
sure you're subbing to the channel. And yeah, and if we're quick divergence, if we're talking about the Super Bowl, the Seahawks are going to win by 14. The Seahawks are going to blow them out.
Yeah.
It's not going to be close. I guarantee you, it's not going to be close.
love
What
to hear it.
Big
Playing
up all the
again?
Patriots fans in the chat. What?
It's Seahawks versus Patriots.
Seahawks
Yeah.
Patriots. Yeah, big up Phineas as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Re-
now
A revenge.
anyway.
Hugo.
Yeah, no, Seahawks will win. Hugo and Goody will be happy. Yeah,
Oh, I'll be
and definitely
ecstatic.
take the spread. Definitely take the spread. It's not going to be close.
Don't take betting advice from TJ.
It's not going to be close. It's not going to be close. Anyway,
man.
but big up everybody. Yeah. Do we want to get into player ratings? Is there anybody else you wanted to call
Well, I
out?
was going to ask you guys both. I've said this before on my man Tony Fraud show. I mean Tony Claude. Big up
Big
Tony.
up Tony Fraud. I mean Claude.
Big Claude. Yeah. That
Stars are aligning.
looking at it all together, putting all the pieces together, over time, Havertz overall is just a better player than Odegaard. Just a better player, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys agree with that or not. I don't know if the chat agrees, but from what I've seen in the last few weeks of Havertz, he is just better. He's better at passing. He's stronger. He's got a better shot. And he also has a resume a bit. And we can even go before he was at Chelsea, where he scored, I think, 17 to 20 goals in a Bayer Leverkusen shirt, right? That's more goals than he was scoring at 19, 18 to 20 years old than Odegaard has in how many seasons at Arsenal? Like, you know, I just think as much as we slagged off Havertz, it's because he was playing left mid. He was starting in a new team. There was a lot of variables to that, right? Even though I call him a donkey, I still call him a donkey once in a while, right? But the thing is that he's now, I believe, his third season at Arsenal now? I think it's his third season, yeah. And he was a major contributor in the 2024 winter slaughter that we destroyed everyone when we scored 31 goals and conceded 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
He was a major player in the 5-0 against Chelsea. He was a major player in the 3-0 against Palace, the 3-0 against Fulham, the 3 or 4-0 against West Ham. Remember, guys, don't forget January of 2024 when we went on an incredible run. I think that led into mid-February. But at the end of the day, did we lift something? No, right? So all that is for niche. But the fact of the matter is, he is right, Hugo. He's more direct. He's just a better overall player.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the. It looks like we were going from a 4-3-3 to a 4-2-3-1, and you could see that in the offensive side, the way we were lined up when Jesus was up top. Havertz was right there in the 10, looking for the ball, asking for the ball, looking for Jesus, looking for Trossard, looking for Madwecki, who I thought had a terrible game. I think Havertz is he's just better. And it's okay to say that, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people do rate Odegaard in this fan base, and I kind of get that. But I think what TK was saying earlier, spot on, is that the light has now been shown. It has been a blessing in disguise to have this guy out. The proof is in the pudding, guys. 8 goals scored, 0 conceded, Odegaard with microwave minutes, if any at all, right? That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Is that I think Arteta's figured out some way in his very stubborn mind that he has to play the best 11. There's no now picking players based on seniority or what they did for me before or what they can do at training off and on. It's kind of like, this is the best 11. This is what's going to lift us a trophy in May, right? Hopefully. So, yeah, I just think that he's just a better player, just bar none overall.
I think the biggest thing with Havertz and Odegaard is Odegaard takes like 5 extra touches compared to Havertz's 1 touch, 2 touch, and then what I'm trying to say is his decision making is just way faster than Odegaard.
Right.
I do believe that Odegaard takes way more time than Havertz on the ball, and also Havertz is not as fast as Odegaard, so he needs to make a decision on time because else he will lose the ball because he doesn't have the pace to keep up, you know what I'm saying, to do the whole dribbling thing, you know what I'm saying, the U-shaped football like Odegaard does. But the problem with Odegaard is it's not about his talent. I do believe that there is a player here that can do some amazing passes and some amazing shots outside the box because we've seen it. There's already a body of work of this happening at this club. You know what I'm saying? The problem is he doesn't do it anymore. He just doesn't do it anymore. He turned into this guy we call pillow feet. You know what I'm saying? He suddenly cannot shoot anymore, or he doesn't shoot at all, and he just passes back or passes sideways. You know what I'm saying? His problem is his decision making, his confidence, and he just for me he just doesn't have the balls of a Declan Rice, for example, to make a decision on his own. You know what I'm saying? He is the teacher's pet. You know what I'm saying? He is the guy that sits up front of the class. You know what I'm saying? He's that guy. And you cannot have that kind of player as your captain or as one of your main players. Because if you want to win different competitions, you need to have risk takers in this team, but also very talented players like Havertz, for example. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the only thing letting Havertz down is his pace. But outside of that, I agree. His decision making and his maturity on the ball is just still better than Ødegaard overall, and it's just showing. And it shows that he has been there and done that. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing.
Right.
He's been there, he's done that. He has been in pressure positions. He had a fan base like Chelsea on him. You know what I'm saying? And he still managed to score in a Champions League final, for example. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He knows what it is to deal with pressure. And Ødegaard, he's the teacher's pet, and he just does what the teacher tells him to do, and that's his biggest issue.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's his biggest issue.
Yeah, I
Agree.
completely agree with that. No, I completely agree with that. And on Havertz, man, like I didn't know. I can't believe we're talking this positively about him, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Just the complete collapse of Martin Odegaard's confidence and what he's instructed to do when he doesn't see the pass, and a lot of the time he doesn't see the pass anymore. I don't know what happened. He, like in 22-23, he would put those through passes in, but I think it's a combination of instruction and confidence. And when he doesn't see the pass, he immediately passes backwards, and we go into the U-shaped ball, and that's why we don't see that's why we're eking out set piece wins, 1-0s, 2-1s, because he doesn't take the risk, whereas Havertz will take the risk. Eze will take the risk. Like, and I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna score a lot of goals with Martin Odegaard out. Like, I hate to say it.
Yeah.
We're gonna score more goals with him out. And I wanna go into I might do a show on this. I wanna go into SofaScore or some of these analytics sites and see how many actual like key passes we're making now that are vertical that are resulting in big chances. And today I saw more than a few. So I don't know, man. I'm thrilled. I'm happy that we can talk positively about Kai Havertz. I'm thrilled that we can talk positively about Victor Gyokeres. Big win today, obviously. And then obviously don't let me forget my guy Zubamendi. Absolutely insane today. Hugo made a comment in the chat. I wanted to ask you guys about this as well. Saliba. I thought he looked mad shaky today.
100%.
I was actually kind of surprised at how shaky he looked against Broby and against the attacking line from Sunderland. Again, they're no mugs. I mean, Sunderland they're going to stay up. They've done enough to stay up.
They're ninth in the Prem.
Yeah, but we should be able to contain that at this point at the Emirates, and he just looked shook out there today. Is this something we should be worrying about?
No, I don't think so. Okay. I think this is just credit to Broby. You know what I'm saying? Because I've watched this guy at Ajax. This guy is a unit. This guy is a machine. You know what I'm saying? If this was FIFA or EAFC, as they call it these days, he would have 99 strength. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys. And because we saw at the second half when he pushed Calafiori and then pushed off Timber, I think, afterwards. I don't remember who the second guy was. But he was just there on his own and pushing two players away. You know what I'm saying? He's a very strong guy, and Saliba tends to get shaky against the physical type players. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes if they can hold on to the ball and push away Saliba can make a mistake. We've seen this before, and this is not new for us. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that we need to think about that and maybe think about putting Gabriel on those physical type strikers next time and just makes Saliba the guy that just controls the back outside of just focusing on that one guy. You know what I'm saying? Saliba, he does make mistakes, yes, but I don't think it will be a big issue for us with not winning this league or winning this league. You know what I'm saying? I think Broby is just a very, very, very physical player and a specimen at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, my camera froze. I need to reset real quick. What do you think? What do you think, Dal?
No, I thought he had a dreadful first half. He got nutmegged by Ronaldo, if he's Ronaldo. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah,
right, and the physicality, he looks like he was having a tough day with Brian Broby, who I agree is a very, very strong striker, right? And sometimes I think Saliba's just too nonchalant. He's just a bit too calm for me sometimes, right? But I thought the second half, he had a redemption song. I thought he played very well in the second half. And I think he kind of knew, obviously the yellow card put you in a different state of mind as well. But I think it got better after, I think Broby got a yellow card as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so that sort of, you could see the physicality kind of ease up a bit between those two in the second half a bit more. But overall, yeah, I don't think it was his best performance, but not his worst. I mean, out of the two center backs today, he's been the most sus. Gabriel's been solid every single game that he's been in there, without a doubt. Okay, maybe the Broby goal at Sunderland really only his own mistake, but to me that was a David Raya mistake. Ray should have ran out and caught that ball and not put Gabriel in that position. So with Saliba, yeah, I think like you said, TK, it's just one of those things where, you know, these guys aren't perfect. Let's be honest. They're still human beings, right? At the end of the day, mistakes are going to happen and so forth. But against Saliba, this is the thing I've always felt about him since he even started when he first joined the club. There's kind of a nonchalant coolness about him, right? Call him the Rolls Royce and all that, which is fine. But we've also seen in the last few weeks of him dribbling the ball up to the center half.
Yeah.
Like, why? Are you being instructed to do that? You know, I just don't get why.
He is 100% being instructed to play.
Yeah, you know, I get it.
He was also crossing the ball today.
Yep.
What's that?
You know, he was also crossing the ball today.
Yeah. No, so if like TJ, like you're saying, TJ, if Arteta's giving him more leeway to do that kind of stuff, that's fine. But at the end of the day, I want you to defend, right? Don't get caught out. That's all I got to say about that, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To be honest, Del, my bad, TJ.
Go.
I do believe that there is one defender that's been worse than Saliba this game.
And it's I know exactly what you're going to say.
It's Calafiori, yeah.
Calafiori
looked
fucking
very
brutal
shaky
to watch today. He was brutal to watch.
And because Saliba is a defending issue. What Calafiori was a defending issue, passing issue, clearing issue. You know what I'm saying? It was a mixed bag of everything. You know,
because he was not good today.
He looked like he was trying to give him the ball at times in that first half. It was brutal to watch. That clearance in the first half, right to their center forward. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, he's
who's telling you to clear the ball through the fucking middle of the pitch? Who's telling you to do that? Nobody. Oh my god. Yeah, he was bad today.
He just came back from injury. To be fair, you know what I'm saying. Right. But at this point, if we want stability and rock solid defense, we need to play Hincapié going forward, in my opinion.
Yeah, dude, I was just sick this week, but you don't see me going back to work and throwing my laptop out the window. Like you got to know the basics, right? Like I didn't think there was any excuse for how bad he was today. I'm gonna be.
There was no reason for him to play today. Like keep the same back four.
Why isn't Miles Lewis Skelly playing in the game like that?
Because he's shit.
He's not shit. Stop this shit with everybody is saying this about Miles Lewis Skelly. It's absolutely ridiculous.
But there's no reason for him, like TK was saying, Calafiori made blunders today. There's no reason for him to drop Hincapié. None. No reason at all. Like, and that's where I kind of get the up with this manager. Like, what's Hincapié can't do that Calafiori can?
True.
Right? That's the whole thing. So it's like you've already seen what Hincapié had a brilliant performance against Chelsea, and then here we are getting dropped against Sunderland at home. Like, keep the same edge, Arteta. Like, there's no reason to force the sweet prince into the lineup on a game that, you know, Calafiori perfectly tied for. It's bizarre to me. So yeah, I thought he was definitely a weak link as well.
Yeah, you guys, I think you guys are super harsh on it on MLS, but we'll see. He's got
Yeah.
some growing to do. And look, I'm gonna be honest with
I
you on
think
this
it's
one as well.
growing. This
If
is a
he's
club
not gonna
keeper
play,
trophy.
send him out on loan. Do what you
Yeah.
did for Winieri. If you're not
Yep.
going to play him, send him out on loan. But I think MLS is one for the future. I'm not going to lie. I've been extremely honest about that. And the Italian stallion was the Italian donkey today. He was awful. He was awful.
The
And I
wasn't a
agree,
horse.
Piero
Ferrari, he was
Hincapié,
a
my
Yugo.
Ecuadorian man, my Ecuadorian fullback, my Ecuadorian center back. This guy
No
is
reason to be
solid.
dropped.
He's very, very good. And yeah, I agree. No reason for him to be dropped. I want to see what he can do against Brentford, and then obviously who do we have after that? Fucking Wigan. like we have a couple of games here where we can get players up to form, keep players, and get some players healthy, and
Brentford's
go
at
on a
home,
run
too.
here.
Brentford is at home as well, isn't it?
Oh,
Didn't we go
Brentford.
there?
No, it's Brentford away.
Brentford away. Okay.
Brentford away, and then Wigan. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wigan in the cup, which we'll play our under 21.
Yeah, but after that, there comes a period where it's all home games, and we can just win all of them. To be honest,
Nice.
that could be like a 10-game win streak if we want, because we already had the hard part at the beginning of the season.
Right.
Yeah.
Now the easy part comes. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, and we have a home game at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, on the 22nd as
Yeah.
well.
Piece of piss.
We're gonna go in there and and I think Ramiro's out for that game too because he got sent for violent conduct today. So yeah, that's gonna be a 4
Wow,
minimum.
4 games. So
Yeah.
Dude,
shout out to our
this
friend
guy
Jacob.
won.
What did Jacob tell us last season, the season before? Who was
See-
better than Saliba and Gabriel?
This is the worst
Romero.
time for Jacob.
Romero.
Look,
Are you
Jacob.
serious?
Jacob gave up. I think he's done with YouTube, but I still talk to him every so often.
Yeah, big up Jacob. Legend.
Because he's out doing like big things now. He's directing a hockey podcast. Like he's like big names. Like he's helping produce it. Like he is doing
nice.
big things right now in sports media. So big up to him. But it's the worst thing that could have happened to me because I can't give him shit about Ramiro anymore. Like he's
only
gone.
social
He doesn't
media.
pay attention anymore. Like at least not on social media, right?
Give it
So,
up.
but yeah, this guy's an absolute joke. It is a fucking disgrace of a
He is
club,
awful.
and I cannot wait to put 5 on them in their own barn. We are
Bro,
going to
If
destroy
they get
them.
they could really get relegated. There's still enough.
Dude, I want to look
games
at this.
left.
They're not gonna get.
I know,
relegated. I wish.
Bro, this could be a downfall. Van der Veen, I truly believe is going to Liverpool this summer, and Konate is going to be out because
Okay.
Liverpool's already been linked to him. They weren't going to make a move in January, and if Van der Veen goes to Liverpool, that would be a top signing for them because
Nobody is going to want to
center
go. Yeah, and I'm glad we're talking about this because we won the game, but let's seriously talk about this real quick. I'm looking at the end at the table right now. Tottenham don't look like they're going to win any games anytime soon. Period. End of story. They're at 29, tied on points with Crystal Palace and Leeds United.
Mm-hmm.
Leeds United and Leeds United and them have played the same amount of games now. So, and then you have Nottingham Forest 3 points behind them. They're not they are in a scrap now. They are in a serious scrap now. Now, do I think that I think Forest are going to end up being the ones that get relegated, but next season, I think so. Next, did you see that game again? They played against Leeds. They were fucking awful yesterday.
Yeah,
I actually watched that.
Yeti was furious.
They were awful.
My man Yeti
awful,
was mad as hell.
But that being said, though, they're going to lose Ramiro to La Liga, and they're going to lose Van de Ven to whoever wants to come and pay the money for him.
Who's linked to?
He could, and if he goes to Liverpool are going to be dangerous.
Konate's out. Konate's going this summer, bro. They're going to ditch him and get Van der Veen.
They just keep buying every good Dutch defender out there, bro.
Absolutely. But that leaves Spurs with who? Dominic Solanke? These guys are fucked. These guys are fucked. And I couldn't happen to a better institution, in my opinion. Big up Football Rig as well. Yoke Smash, yep. Big up everybody inside, by the way, right now. Smash the likes. Let us know if you think Spurs are going to get relegated this season or next, but it will happen. And when it does, we will laugh very hard. Couldn't happen to a better institution, to be honest with you. Could you imagine championship football at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium?
I can.
Oh my God.
I can't imagine it.
Oh my God. I'm so
Bro,
excited, bro. I'm so
I,
excited.
I think they're gonna cut back on football games and just focus on concerts for going forward
Dude,
to
Right.
make
no,
money,
no, they're
bro.
going to be the new home of the Jacksonville Jaguars, is what they're going to be. They're going to focus on American football, is what
Yeah,
they're going to need to do.
Beyonce, Formula One.
Yeah,
yeah,
Formula One, Beyonce, fucking Kendrick Lamar, man. We will
Yeah.
be there.
hey, bro.
But yeah, yeah, I don't know. Couldn't happen to a better institution. But anyway, back to a football team that matters, Arsenal Football Club. Are we so tomorrow? Let's say I want to ask you guys this question. Let's see how much chess we have.
Mm.
Say tomorrow there's a draw. Liverpool,
Mm.
Liverpool and Man City draw, or even Liverpool win. I think Liverpool are too far out of it now. But say Liverpool win tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? Do you think we talk with chess now and we say we're going to take it all the way? I know, dude. This is how bad it is. This is how bad it is for Arsenal
Nervous
fans
laugh.
we're beaten dogs. You know,
Mhm.
we literally have so much
The problem is for
trauma.
me, you know, the problem is trauma, the 21 years at the end of the day, and it's also this manager just throwing the kitchen sink by changing the system. You know what I'm saying? Like he did 2 years ago when he decided to play Havertz in midfield against Aston Villa, which cost us the game, which ended up City going past us, and then they never let go. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, for me, if we get one more win and it's like 12 points,
Mm.
then I would say this is completely over. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, our biggest enemy, our biggest rival is not Man City. It's ourselves at the end of the day. Because we are the ones that screw up. You know what I'm saying? And if we
Yes.
don't screw up, if we just keep up the consistency, you know, we will win this league, obviously. But if City slip up one more time and we win and we go 12 points ahead, then I would have the chest and say, yes, this is over.
Yep.
At this
Okay,
point, we
well-
cannot bottle it anymore.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm talking with chest. If it's a Liverpool win tomorrow, I'm talking with chest. I'm not going to lie because I'm sorry to jump in front of you here, Goonie, but I want to read out
No,
to you guys. I want to read out to you guys what our schedule is for the rest of the season, and this doesn't include Champions League, obviously. But we have Brentford away, Wolves away, Tottenham away, Chelsea at home, Brighton away, Everton at home, Bournemouth at home, Man City away, Newcastle at home, Fulham at home, West Ham at the London Stadium, Burnley at home, Crystal Palace at Selhurst to end the season. Guys, we're
cruising.
We're cruising. Like that's not a hard schedule. And again, like look, we have to consider Champions League. We have to consider some of the injuries,
Right.
but even with some of the injuries though, we can still rotate to the point where I think we're going to be fresh enough to compete on all fronts. And obviously we have FA Cup in the middle of that. On the 22nd, we have to play Man City for the cup. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting some chest. The tits are coming out.
I've said before the show that I'm not comfortable until it's 12 points.
Okay.
So 9 points, that's pretty comfortable. I won't lie. That's 3 games that they cannot drop points, right? But they have to win, right? So it's not even about like them losing, right? If they draw, it's kind of like done. But I think the 12-point gap, that's when I think we have one hand on the trophy, to be honest, guys.
And I'm going to be really go ahead.
I think we took a major step against Leeds. I think we took another major step today, right down the yellow brick road. You know, like Dorothy in her red Arsenal
in a red Arsenal ruby slippers.
Red ruby Arsenal slippers, right? So, I think 12 points. No one can really. I can't think of a team in recent history that's been up by 12 and lost a title.
And I'm gonna be
a lot. Dude. That's a whole month.
I'm gonna be and I'm gonna be really, really honest with you. Like
maybe in the 90s, early 2000s, we might have dropped something.
I think.
I mean, if it happens, it's the biggest bottle job ever in Premier League history.
You'd have to lose against, like TJ was saying, lose against Newcastle, lose against Brighton, lose against Brentford, lose against Everton at home. Like, really? You know, I mean, what were the away games real quick, TJ? If you can just run down
The
that
away,
list.
yeah. Brentford away, Wolves away,
Okay.
Brighton away,
That could be a banana peel slightly.
Man
That could
City,
be a draw.
Man City away, and
That's the big one.
West Ham away, and Crystal Palace away. West
Right.
Ham away, we should be able to beat. Crystal Palace, we
Yeah.
should be able to beat.
Yep.
Brentford's going to be hard.
gonna
Tottenham,
be a
we're
little
going to
difficult.
fucking bend over. And Brighton is the banana peel. I will
Right,
say that.
right.
Brighton's
And
banana
City,
peel.
of course. We know the City game can go either way, right? So yeah, I think out of those three, out of those six you named or so, I would think Brighton and City would be the two that stick out the most.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I agree. And look, Ash, I'm gonna mod you up. Big up, Ash. I see that you're in Staffy's chats all the time too, so I'm gonna mod you up. But yeah, I'm not talking it into existence. Where I'm just being honest. Like the way that we're playing and how solid we have been defensively, I just think this is the year where we've learned the lessons. And we're gonna be too. And we've got the squad, and we have injuries. We have a good amount of injuries right now too. Like we're talking like this, and Bukayo Saka hasn't played in 2 games. We're talking like this.
Ooh, let's dive into that one.
We're talking like this, and our captain is gonna be sidelined for a while. We're talking like this, and our most productive 9 up until today, our most productive 9 has been Mikel Merino, and he's going to be out probably the rest of the season. But we have we have confidence in Gabriel Jesus. We have confidence now, or some confidence at least, in Victor Gyokeres in his ability to finish.
Full confidence.
Like, okay, some people. Okay, I'm not.
Every goal counts, man. Every goal builds confidence.
Every goal counts. Look, I will give him today. He looked good today.
Okay.
Can I ask you guys one thing, guys?
And he looked good against Chelsea in the cup.
Of course.
Can I ask you guys a random question?
Of course.
And this is just give me your thought, yeah? We're talking about the league, fine and dandy. Obviously, Liverpool are not in it, and City can slip up tomorrow to make the gap even bigger. But do you guys have the same confidence in the Champions League? And do you guys believe that with this team that we have can be stopped by any of the teams that we've seen in the Champions League so far? You know what I'm saying?
Our run in the group stage or the league stage of the Champions League was easier than some others. I will say that. We played against who was our most difficult matchups. We had Bayern Munich at the Emirates, and we had Inter at San Siro.
Yeah.
What?
Inter away.
Who are the other ones?
Athletic Bilbao.
Athletic Bilbao. Yeah,
I know, but
I just think, look,
tiki-taki in the box there for 15.
I just don't want to play. I just don't want to play. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to play Bayern Munich at Allianz.
Atletico Madrid.
Yeah,
that was.
I don't want to play Bayern Munich at the Allianz, and I don't like the two teams that I see out there that I think have a very, very good chance of beating us are. Well, okay, I'll give them 3: PSG, Bayern, and Barca.
Right.
Other than that, I don't think any of the rest of the field can beat us. Everybody was saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go into Inter Milan and we're gonna struggle at the San Siro." We fucking dominated them with a rotated squad. Like, I'm gonna be very honest. Inter Milan, and given they were rotating too, but they just look slow, lethargic, no ideas. Like I don't see anybody coming out of Italy as a threat. I'm going to be very honest. Like I watched Juventus play yesterday. That was fucking awful. Watch them go out of the cup against Atalanta. Like I anybody coming out of Italy, I'm really not too scared of at this point. France, PSG, it's always PSG. Bayern coming out of Germany, and then Barca. And this Real Madrid team, don't even talk to me about them. They're fucking finished. They're awful. So. Yeah. What do you think, TK?
Swap Liverpool and Barcelona, and I would agree with you. I think the only teams. I think the only 3 teams that can actually chat to us are PSG, Bayern, and Liverpool, because Liverpool has shown us this season twice. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't beat them this season. They got 4 points against us. Arne Slot knows how to counter Arteta's system very well, in my opinion. So for me, it's one of them situations where if we play Liverpool, yes, this could be an exit for us, you know. But outside of that, I do believe that this team is strong enough to beat Barcelona. I do not believe that Barcelona has the defense to keep up with our attack, and I do not believe that their attack is strong enough to completely destroy our defense. Their attack is not strong enough to completely destroy our defense. I do believe that we have the best defense in Europe. I do believe we can stop them when it comes to that part, and I do believe that their defense is weak. So even Gyokeres would get a brace against them, for example. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the
Hansi
day,
Flick plays that high ass line. Like I think we
Exactly.
destroy it. I think we destroy them.
exactly.
I think you guys are underestimating Rafinha. I'm sorry, but he is fucking phenomenal the last 2 seasons.
I agree.
And
yeah.
Lamine Yamal, yeah, great player, right? Great player, but I mean, with the right sort of defensive stability, he could be, put out to pasture essentially. But I think Rafinha is a massive threat, and Lewandowski is a big threat in the box. I see what you're saying. I think I got to go Barca over Liverpool. I just,
Okay.
just that flick, right? The flick winning 100% in cups. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Mac.
Yeah, and I agree
I don't know,
completely.
man.
I agree.
It's
Yeah.
a tough one, but I would agree. Like those two, like Barca and Liverpool, could be tight, and the Liverpool we know could come down to pens, right? Because we have been 1-0 and 0-0 with them, right? The 4 points, like you mentioned, that could go into a penalty situation, which none of us want that at the end of the day.
No, we do not.
I just think that Barcelona provide a little more. Just I don't know. They're very good, dude. I just think that it's not the best, obviously the best Barca we've seen in the last 10 years, but I don't know. It can be a tricky game. So yeah, I think either way, but I wouldn't underestimate Barcelona, which I don't think you are, TK.
No.
But right. But I think, like Ax was saying, we wouldn't see Byron probably till a semifinal or a final.
Yeah.
Right. Essentially,
I think in a final we can beat Bayern. But let's get let's get there first.
Maybe,
a final
maybe.
at a neutral venue. I think like at the Allianz, you're telling me like we have to play them, and obviously having the home leg be the second leg for us throughout is fantastic. Big up, dude. No, it's fantastic. It's huge, and that's why everybody is talking about. Like, I don't think we're gonna win the quad. I'm gonna be honest with you, but that's why people are saying. That's why people are saying that we have a serious chance at doing it. But I'm not that deluded. I'm deluded, but I'm not that deluded. But I'm telling you, the Champions League, it's looking very good for us. I think we're gonna get it done I think we're gonna win the cup. I've been very honest about that. I think the silverware drought ends this season. It's just a matter of when and how much.
Just a matter of how many. It
is a matter of it is actually a matter of how many. And I'm not taking the piss. Like I don't think I'm being arrogant in saying that. I mean, I was even talking with. I don't think you would mind me saying this either. But I was talking with Matty, Southern Gooner on WhatsApp the other day, and I'm like, what do you think? He's like, I think it ends. I think the cup drought ends this season. Like even the most critical people of this manager know now that it's just written in the stars. We look too good to fuck it up now. So please don't make me eat my words. I would love to eat my words about Victor Gyokeres and this manager. I would love to, but we'll see. Oh, all right, guys. I know we wanted to do player ratings, but I gotta wrap it up. I got a honey-do list a mile fucking long.
Can we do it real quick? We got 7 minutes.
Okay, we got seven minutes, but keep it quick. No explanations. Keep it quick. Play along in the chat, people. Play along in the chat. Big up TK, of course, for joining us every single time. David Rea. We'll start with TK, go to Dal, and then go to me. David Rea first.
7.5.
Yep. 7.5. Dal?
I concur. 7.5.
I'm gonna give him a 7. He looked super fun. He made me nervous today. I'm gonna give him a 7, but I'm gonna give him a 7. But it's a nice 7. I said Riccardo Calafiori, the wild horse, the Italian stallion.
4 for me.
I'm gonna be a little more nice and go 4.5.
He 5. He gets a 5. God, he kills me sometimes, that Italian underwear model. Gabrielle.
8.
8. Phenomenal.
Okay. Yeah, he gets an 8 for me too. Had a lot of key tackles today. Saliba.
5.5. Okay,
I'm gonna go
5.
six.
5.
Five.
I'd say 5 first half, and I'm going to go 6.5 overall. I thought second half he was much better. 6.5.
I was gonna give him a 6. He was shake. He was not his normal self today, but he didn't cost us. Urian Timber.
8.
7.
7. I'm going 7 too. I think he was good. He was very good today. Declan Rice, my fucking midfielder.
8.5.
8.5. All right, damn.
I'm going to go 8.
I was gonna give him an 8. I was gonna give him an 8 too. Kai Havertz.
8. You get an 8 from me, bro.
I just see like the there's like a little bit of pain in TK's face when he says that. He's just like 8.
Hey,
Oh my god, we're giving Kai Havertz an 8 in 2026. Oh my days.
You know,
man.
to be honest, I'm happy. I'm happy that he's doing well. You know,
Right.
as long as he wins for us, I don't mind. You know.
I agree.
100%.
I agree completely. What do you got?
Well, I'm
now?
glad that he's left the swamp with Shrek, and I'm going to give him an 8 as well today.
Excuse me. He's not quite an 8 for me today, but I'm gonna give him a 7.5. He's good. He's very, very good. And yes, he is. TK bro, Havertz is the reason your boy Yoke is unleashed.
Hey man, big up to him, bro. You know, donkeys and horses are good friends. You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna give him a 7.5, which is a lot better than what I was giving him this time a couple of years ago. I will say that. Zubamendi, Martin Zubamendi.
Hey man, 10 out of 10 for me. You know, I if he plays like this the rest of the season, he's one of the signings of the season easily.
Yep. Goonie, I
10.
know you already gave him man of the match.
Man of the match, 10. He was absolutely superb today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give him a 10. 10 out of 10 is like insane performance for me, but I'm gonna give him a 9. I'm gonna give him a 9 man of the match for me as well. Man of the match is fantastic. Signing of the season. I've been saying this, guys. I've been saying this for a while, and people like Staffy come into the chat and say, "TJ, I'm taking receipts about Zubamendi. They're shitting on him, and these goals are papering over the cracks." No. Yeah, has he made mistakes? Yes, but he's been on balance our best signing of the season so far. So
I would say he's anywhere from an 8 to a 10. I would go for.
Yeah, I'm going with a 9. Trossard.
8.5. I loved him today. He played some amazing football. My guy, bro.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not injured.
Yeah.
No,
it was no contact. It was no contact, and I'm afraid, bro. I'm very, very afraid to hear some.
I thought it was just a cramp. I thought he just came up with a cramp. So it looked like to me.
I'll keep an eye out.
I'm no doctor.
I hope so.
Because we have the doctor in the chat. I'll give Trossard an 8. I thought he was fantastic today. He just tried to make things happen on that left side a lot. He had a lot of touches of the ball, and he was roaming to the right side. He was playing centrally. Thought he was fantastic today. Doc, you're being harsh, bro.
There's a couple of guys in the chat being a little harsh. I'm gonna give him a 7.5. He got an assist today too. I think he leads the team in GA. He's been great for us today, and he's one person that is making me eat my words. You remember what I said about him at the beginning of the season, where I think he has a bar, and we've reached that bar. He's completely proven me wrong.
Better than last season.
Yeah, he's a lot better than last season. Nani Madueke.
5. He was horrible
great. He wasn't
today,
great
bro.
today. He wasn't great.
Yeah.
5 is accurate.
I'm gonna give a 5 too. I thought he was all right. He was mediocre, to be honest. Gabriel Jesus.
Also 5.5. I thought he was more on the ground than on his feet in the game, bro.
He has those games, man. Sometimes, bro. It's
when it doesn't work for him. He gets frustrated when it doesn't work out for him. I'm gonna go 4.5.
Yeah,
I just thought he was kind of mid today.
I'm in with Goonie. I thought he was our worst player on the pitch today, to be completely honest. I'm going 4.5 too. I completely agree with you, Goonie. All right, so we got to do subs real quick. Martinelli.
Honestly, 8.
Dude,
he was
great,
8.
wasn't he?
He was great when he came on. Yeah, I swear.
I'm gonna go 6.5.
I'm gonna go 7. He was spinning those guys into the ground, and eventually, like, there was a passage of play at the end there after the goal where he looked like he was gonna score, but it took 3 players to swallow him up. He sent 2 of them to the shadow realm, and the last one was able to get to him. Like, he was dominant today. I thought he was great.
I'll go
I
7. I'll
actually
go a little higher. Maybe
7.5.
that's too harsh. I'll
I'm
go
going
7.5. I was a little
I'm going
harsh.
7. I'm
7.5.
going
That's
7.5 for Martinelli.
It was
I'm saving the best for last, people. Piero and Capier. Piero
Yeah,
and Capier. I'm a big fan.
It's not a standout performance, so just an average 6.5, I think.
Yeah.
fair
He's
enough.
fine.
6.5 sounds good.
6.5 is good. Eze.
Same. He had one shot with his left foot. Outside of that, not many opportunities.
Yeah.
6.5 as well.
Yep. 6.5. I'll go 6.5. Dow.
I'm going 7. I thought he was actually trying to make things happen and was very mobile today, running centrally. Tried that shot, took an extra touch, which he should have been done. But anyway, he ran through when Rice told him. You remember Rice pointing at him to make the run in the box. So at least he's like, okay, he's reacting to players giving him instructions, which we know that. That sometimes he needs that little push, right? But other than that, I thought he was a total 7 today. I thought he was like impressive when he came on.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna. Christian Norgard came on. Whatever.
5.
Yeah, 5. All right. Last but not least, you wanted it in the chat, people. Last but not least, Victor Gyokeres, everybody. Victor Gyokeres. I'll go TK first.
I mean, obviously it's a 10 out of 10. I mean, you come on in the 60th minute, you get me a brace, and outside of that, okay, I know you said we don't do explanations, but he controlled the ball well. He was spraying the ball, passing the ball well to his teammates. His first touch was great. His hold-up play was great. He was not falling on the ground like Jesus, and he scored 2 goals. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. You know what I'm saying? In 30 minutes.
Love it.
Love it. What do you got, Dow?
I'm going to adjust my ratings. I'm going to have Zubamendi a 9 and Gyokeres a 10, even though Zubamendi was my guy today, right? Gyokeres did the job today. He did the job. Like we spoke on earlier in the show. Just get in the box, bro. Don't worry about dribbling. Don't worry about trying to knock a center back down. This isn't the NFL. Just get the ball on the carpet. If you can't get a shot on goal, look for the man behind you running or the man to the side and play a square pass to create something. But he was phenomenal today. A brace in the last 7, 8, what? No, he scored the first one pretty early when he got on, didn't he?
Yeah, so, brace in 30 minutes.
Brace in 30 minutes. Thank you. So So I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10 today. I'm going to dial back my Zubamendi to a 9 today, or maybe a 9.5.
Okay. All right. So is he taking your man of the match?
No, I mean, I know Zubamendi is just a slight rating under, but Zubamendi was absolutely phenomenal today. And Gyokeres didn't play the full 90. If he played the full 90, if Arteta would have picked him, I probably would have given him man of the match. But it's close, man. It's very close. Very close.
Yeah. I'm going to give him a 9. I thought he was great. Thought he was fantastic. There was a couple of times where he just looks awkward on the ball, but I mean, you can't. I'm not gonna sit here and be shameless and stick to my agenda when he scores 2 goals. Like I can't do that. And goals that were not PKs, they were in open play. He did very well today. 9 out of 10. Yep, 9 out of 10. He was great.
He could have had a third one if Martinelli just passed the ball. You know what I'm saying? But hey.
I agree. Big up Pure Vibes as well in the chat. All right, and then last, and in some cases not least, Mikel Arteta.
10 out of 10. Clean sheet. Well set up. Great subs. Nothing to be angry about. 10 out of 10 for me.
Dow?
9 out of 10.
Yep. I'm going to give him a 9. I'm going to give him I got to give him a 10 out of 10.
Because he started Calafiori.
Well, yeah. Well, okay.
True.
That's fair.
True. I could drop mine to a 9.5.
Let's give him a 9. You know what? Let's collectively give him a 9, Dow.
Yes.
You changed my mind. Yep. Absolutely. All right, guys, let us know what you guys rated the folks in the chat. Comment after the video, hype the video, like the video if you're watching on playback. Thank you to everybody who joined us in the chat. Obviously, Dr. Seymour Betts, McChronicle, Dawnversation TV. You can catch me and Dawn tonight on Sarcasm City TV with the one and only Criminal Flawless. And then, of course, big up Ash every single time. Welcome to the mod squad. And then, obviously, Pure Vibes. I saw you in there as well. But big up TK. Do you have anything coming up that you want to plug before we get out of here, man?
Not soon, but I will be returning back to streaming. I haven't been streaming in a few months because I've been very busy. But I am every Friday on the Korapot on Saat's channel. So if you want to see more of my shameless takes, you can watch me on Fridays at Saat's channel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's
you're the.
24/7.
I think it's hilarious that you're just like, you want to see more of my shameless takes. You're on a panel of shameless people. You're on a panel with Saad. It's already shameless, bro. It's already
and
shameless.
Souls is the most shameless.
And Souls,
you know?
and Souls.
Yeah.
Souls is insane. Okay.
Yeah.
Souls. Yeah,
Hey,
we I don't want to go down the line, but there have been shameless takes up and down that fucking panel. Okay.
Hey, bro, just the way we like it.
People don't think I watch. I watch. Dal, any last words, my guy?
Fantastic game today. 8 goals scored, 0 conceded. Big up Arteta, big up Arsenal, big up TKA and everyone in the chat. Thanks for coming through, TK. Good to see you again, brother. And thank you everyone for joining today. But yeah, I'm just gonna head out here for some brunch with the fam and kick back on a Saturday, and then tomorrow watch my Seahawks win the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go Hawks. Caw. Thanks for having me on, TJ. Good to see everybody.
Absolutely. Big up everybody. Yes, and I do have, and people asking me, TJ, what's your Super Bowl bet? I have the Seahawks covering a 13.5 spread. That's how confident I am that the Seahawks are going to win this thing. So, people that were asking, there it is for you. I will be live tonight, like I said, with Flawless around 10 p.m. UK time, I believe. With Conversation TV, we're going to be talking more about Victor Gyokeres, and I will be eating more of my words. And then you can catch me every single Friday right here on 9 p.m. UK for American Idiots. And then obviously American Waffle every Monday and Thursday, I believe at 1 a.m. UK time. Until next time, we're going to redirect you over to Strasbourg Steve. Go over there and say, TJ Warren TV raid. He's doing a watch along for Newcastle. And who are Newcastle playing? Fucking
Burnley?
Newcastle and whoever they're playing. Big up, everybody. We will see you next time.